I've got 6 side hustles that you can do from home that could easily replace your day job. And many of these side hustles on this list have the potential to make you more money in just 1 month than most people make in an entire year. So there's something called low content books, and you see people talking about making money with these things all the time. I mean, I've even talked about these things in the past, but I recently learned that low content books actually kind of suck. If you want to make real money, then you need to start selling medium content books. These are things like coloring books, activity books, and puzzle books. And there are people making thousands of dollars per month by creating these exact books and selling them on sites like Amazon. Plus, they're doing all of this without book publishers, and you can start doing it too. For example, let's say that you wanted to start selling coloring books for adults. This is a very popular medium content book that sells really well on Amazon. Well, with an AI tool like Midjourney, you can create a coloring book in about an hour, even if you don't have any skills or creativity. Basically, the way it works is you would first come up with a theme for your coloring book. Let's say animals in nature, and then you would go into Midjourney. You would then provide the AI with a prompt such as black and white coloring page for adults, a fox in a meadow with flowers and trees, and the AI will start producing coloring pages that match that prompt. And you would just copy and paste this prompt for each new coloring page that you wanted to create, simply changing the animal or the scene. For example, instead of a fox in a meadow, let's create a cat in a meadow, and the AI will then produce a similar image except with a cat. And you could literally do this within minutes. You would then go to Amazon KDP, which allows you to self-publish your book directly onto Amazon.com. And from the main website, simply sign up for a free account, set up your book details, upload your content and book cover, and set your price. And the best part is that you don't have to pay Amazon any upfront fees. Plus, Amazon only prints a book once it sells, which means you don't have to carry any physical inventory. And the people who stick with this long enough can make up to a few $1,000s per month. And top medium content book authors have reported making up to $20,000 or more per month, which is definitely enough to quit your day job. Now, I'm currently in the process of finishing a video where I'm going through step by step and showing you exactly how to do this side hustle from start to finish. And the goal by the end of that video is that you have an entire medium content book that you can start selling on Amazon. And so if you're interested in seeing that video, make sure that you leave a comment down below saying I want the medium content video, and I'll get it finished as soon as possible. The e-commerce market is expected to be worth about $62 billion by 2030 with no signs of slowing down. And with all the new tools coming out, plus the advancements in AI, starting your own e-commerce store and getting a piece of this $62 billion pie has become more possible than ever. For example, there are people starting what's known as niche stores online, where they go and find products online at a discounted price and then resell those products at a higher price to make a profit. And the best part is that there are tools out there such as Zendrop that can help you find these discounted products that you can sell. Plus, they'll also ship the products directly to your customer, and so you don't have to worry about buying or managing any physical inventory. And there's a reason this side hustle is becoming so popular. There's very little risk, but a lot of upside potential. I mean, there are so many people out there who are getting rich doing this simple side hustle. Buying products online for cheap using a service like Zendrop, setting up a simple e-commerce store, and then selling the products on their e-commerce store for a marked up price. Plus, a tool like Zendrop can also create a fully optimized e-commerce store for you using AI. Before a tool like this ever existed, you would have had to create your own e-commerce store from scratch. And so to get started, the first thing you would do is sign up for Zendrop. And I'll include a link down below so that you can get access to it quickly. This is a tool that I recently found that can literally do this whole process for you. When you sign up with Zendrop, they'll automatically create a fully functioning e-commerce store for you using AI. They'll then send you an email with the login credentials for your e-commerce store, at which point you can log in and get started. And the first step once you log in is starting your Shopify trial, which is literally just $1 for 30 days. And you'll do that by clicking here and signing up. After you've done that, you'll next want to install Zendrop on your store by going over here to add apps, searching Zendrop, and then installing. And this step will be very important for later on. Now, after you've installed Zendrop on your Shopify store, the very next thing that you want to do is visit the Zendrop Academy. This is a resource that's full of helpful guides that will show you exactly how to connect your products to your store, as well as all of the other steps to be successful with this side hustle. But for now, let me go ahead and show you exactly how to actually find products to sell. And you can do this one of two ways. The first way is by using Zendrop's built-in product search feature on their website. This entire section is dedicated to products that are getting sales right now. Or if you wanted to get a little bit more specific and see information like the monthly sales of a product, you could use a feature that's built directly into Amazon. And even though you're not going to be selling your products directly on Amazon, this will at least give you a good indication of what's popular right now. And so what you would do is head over to Amazon.com and then click up here on best sellers, and then manually go through and search through different products that are selling really well. And if you click on one of these products, Amazon will actually show you how many people purchased that product in the past month. And so for example, something like this hydrogen bottle has over 1,000 sales in the past month. And at $70, this means that this seller is earning over $70,000 in sales per month. And so we found a good product that's making a lot of money each month. And so from this point, what you would do is you would head into a tool like Zendrop to try and see if you can find a manufacturer that sells that product or a similar product. And so we can actually head back into Zendrop, search for hydrogen bottle to see if we can find a similar product. And here's 3 of them right here. So this product on Zendrop, between the actual product and the shipping, will cost about $24. And so if we take away the product cost of $24 with how much it's selling for, which is around $70, this means you would earn about $46 in profit if you sold this product yourself. And if you were able to sell over 1,000 of these per month, like how this seller is, that's over $46,000 in potential profit per month. And so you're just gonna do the same exact thing, except instead of selling your product on Amazon, where you'll have to give as much as 45% of your profits to Amazon, you'll instead sell a product on your own website, get traffic to that website, and then keep 100% of your profits. And so back on Zendrop now, and at this point we found our product and we've used the AI to build our store. And at this point, the only thing left to do is import the product into your store. And you can literally do this with one click of a button by heading over to My Products and then clicking on Review and Publish. And after making a few adjustments, we're left with this: a fully functioning e-commerce store that's optimized for this white label product. And all of this was possible because of Zendrop. Now, to be 100% honest with you, Zendrop does cost money, but in my opinion, it's a very small price to pay for the massive upside potential to make a lot of money. But I actually reached out to Zendrop and asked them if they could give you guys access to this tool for free or for super cheap. And to my surprise, they actually responded to me and agreed to give you access for just $1 plus a 7-day free trial to the Zendrop Plus plan, which you will need in order to make this side hustle work. And Zendrop was also nice enough to give you an extra 50% off for 3 months after the 7-day free trial ends, and they'll give you $200 for free so that you can fulfill your first orders for free. Now, I know that you probably have a ton of different questions about this side hustle that I didn't answer in this video. And so again, if you want me to make a dedicated step-by-step video going over exactly how to start this side hustle from zero all the way to getting your first sale, then leave a comment down below saying, yes, I want the white label product video. And if enough of you comment, I'll make that video. Also, if you don't want to wait for that video to come out and you would prefer to start doing this immediately, Zendrop actually has some amazing educational content within their Zendrop Academy, which will guide you on exactly how to get your first sale. Because if you can just get your first sale, everything after that becomes increasingly easier. And the Zendrop Academy was designed specifically to help you get there. And by using the Zendrop link down below, you'll get access to these videos. So this next work from home side hustle is so easy that I almost couldn't believe it at first. So an EIN is basically like a social security number for a business. It's a number that the IRS requires every single business in America to have. And this number can be created in literally under a minute and for free. But most business owners either don't want to set this up for themselves or they don't know how to. And this presents a massive money-making opportunity for you because you can start creating these numbers for businesses and earn 100% profit doing so. And yes, people are actually getting paid for this. If you go to Fiverr.com and search set up an EIN, you can see that people are charging anywhere from $35, $50, even as much as $135 to set up an EIN EIN for a business. And these people are getting a lot of sales. And remember, okay, this is something that takes maybe about a minute to complete and is 100% free to do on the IRS website. Also, you can see here that if you add more services like setting up an LLC or doing a company name search, both of which are also free and really easy to do, you can charge up to $100 or more for these services. And the best part is that you don't need any special skills, licenses, or anything to set these things up for businesses. And then you'll set up a new gig saying that you'll create an EIN for businesses. You can then repeat this process on Upwork's project catalog, guru.com, and freelancer.com to get as much exposure as possible. And once someone hires you, all you would do is simply go to irs.gov, hover over File, and then click on Apply for Employer ID Number, and then click on Apply Online Now. You would then go through and answer a few questions which the person who hired you will have given you, and that's it. After maybe 1 to 2 minutes, the IRS will automatically spit out an EIN number, which you would then give to your client. Even if you were only charging a modest like $35 per gig and you were doing even just 3 per day, that's about $3,000 per month just for spending a few minutes per day applying for EINs. And if you offered other services like setting up LLCs or doing business name searches, then you could probably make double or triple that amount of money. And for something that takes literally minutes to complete, I would say that that's pretty decent money. Probably enough to quit your day job.
I don't like my job, and I don't think I'm gonna go anymore.
So there are regular people on TikTok who aren't even creators making tens of thousands of dollars per month using a brand new feature called TikTok Shop. This feature allows millions of people to discover and buy products directly on TikTok without ever leaving the app. And there are people taking advantage of this by creating videos of themselves using products and then selling those products directly on TikTok. And they're making a lot of money doing this. Now, I already know what you're thinking, but Joshua, I don't have any products to sell, and so I guess I can't do this side hustle. Well, the good news is that you actually don't need any physical products in order to do this. In fact, the smartest way to do this is by not holding any physical inventory, because you're not risking losing money if nobody buys your products. And so the best way to do this side hustle is with a tool that I found called Zendrop, which we talked about in a previous side hustle on this video. Basically, this tool will connect with your TikTok shop and allow you to sell physical products without ever needing the physical product on hand yourself. And that's because when someone buys a product from you on TikTok, Zendrop will automatically source and ship the product to your customer for you. The only thing you have to do is first decide on what types of products you want to sell and then make videos on those products. And here's exactly how you do that. First, we need to figure out what products are actually selling on TikTok right now. And there's basically 2 ways to do this. The first way is by simply scrolling through the videos on TikTok shop and seeing if there are certain types of products that are trending or selling better than others. The other way is by using Zendrop's product search feature, which shows you all of the products that are getting the most sales right now. Now, one thing that you'll want to do is make sure that you filter products that only ship from the US. And the reason this is so important is because TikTok shop will only work with products that are shipped with a US tracking number. And so you have to make sure that the products that you're selling on TikTok shop are being shipped from the US. And you can do that by selecting this ships from US filter. And so let's just say that you wanted to start selling this ultrasonic jewelry cleaner. Now, this product actually doesn't ship from the US, but this is just an example for this video so that you can see exactly how this side hustle works. And so let's just say, for example, that we wanted to start selling this ultrasonic jewelry cleaner. Well, the next step would be to actually start making videos about that product. And you might be wondering, well, how exactly am I going to start making videos about a product that I don't actually have in my possession? Well, it's actually very easy. Have you ever seen those videos where there's somebody reacting to another video? Well, this is a great way to repurpose someone else's content without just directly stealing the content and getting in trouble. And so what you would do is you would go and find content or videos about the product that you're selling, add the video to one of Canva's templates, and then add myself in the video reacting to it, and then add some text telling people to click on the link in the video to buy the product. And just like that, you've got this video that you can post on TikTok to start selling this product. And I know this works because there are already people doing it and they're getting a ton of views on their videos. Now, something else that you could do if you really wanted to put yourself in the video actually using the product is you could get a sample of the product from Zendrop shipped directly to your house, where you would then be able to record your own videos of yourself using the product. And again, there are videos like this on TikTok that do really well, and so using this method would definitely work too. Now, there is one final big step that we have to do in order for this side hustle to work, and that's actually connecting your products to your TikTok shop so that when people watch your videos, they can actually buy the product directly from you on TikTok. Now, in order for this to work, we'll first have to set up a Shopify store, because Shopify is what allows us to connect directly to TikTok shop. But the good news is that Zendrop actually has a feature that allows us to automatically generate a Shopify store using AI. And like I mentioned earlier, Zendrop is going to give you access to this tool for just $1 plus a 7-day free trial to the Zendrop Plus plan, which again, you will need in order to make this side hustle work. And so to get started with this, make sure that you click on the Zendrop link down below in the description or the pinned comment. And once you've clicked on that link, you'll land on this page right here, where you'll then click on this button that says get your store for $1. And once you've created your account, Zendrop will automatically create your fully optimized Shopify store, and then they'll send you the login credentials to your email. You'll then take these credentials, use them to log into your Shopify store. You'll then click right here on add apps and then install both Zendrop and TikTok. And then you would just go through and complete these steps, simply clicking on all the buttons and following the prompts, and after about 5 minutes, you'll be finished with the setup process. And once TikTok verifies your information, you'll be ready to start selling on TikTok shop and building your empire. And I'm telling you right now, we are just at the beginning stages of this. The more time goes on, the more people will start to realize that this is a huge money-making opportunity. And so that's why I highly recommend that if this is something that sounds interesting to you, that you get started as soon as possible. Now, there's a lot of information about this side hustle that I couldn't fit into this video. And as always, if you want me to make a full video about the side hustle, comment down below. I want the TikTok/Zendrop video, and if enough of you comment, I'll make that video. Now, this next side hustle is one that I personally know a lot about. And I know people who are making hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, millions of dollars per year doing it. So many of you already know that starting a YouTube channel can be a very lucrative side hustle. But I recently noticed something interesting happening. A lot of people are starting to make what I call specialized YouTube channels. Take, for example, popular finance YouTuber Nate O'Brien. Although he hasn't posted a new video on his main channel in months, most people probably assume that it's because he's simply fallen off. But this is not the case. Nate, alongside his brother, run another YouTube channel. On this channel, they focus specifically on creating specialized content around different software, services, and platforms. And I can tell you right now for a fact that they're probably making over $1 million per year with this channel. Or take another popular YouTuber, Charlie Chang, who has another YouTube channel called Startup Wise. On this channel, they create specialized content for entrepreneurs. And so everything from how to set up an LLC, how to file for a trademark, and other full-length tutorials. And Charlie himself has said that he can make anywhere from $200,000 to $250,000 per month with his YouTube channels.
On a typical month, we'll do 200 to 250K in revenue. We just had our best month ever this month. We'll do close to 300K. That's for the YouTube channels.
Now, granted, this is from all of his YouTube channels combined, but I think it's pretty easy to assume that 99% of that money is coming from his two biggest YouTube channels. And these are just two examples of channels that make specialized content and make a lot of money doing so. But there are a ton of other channels following this same model and making crazy money doing so. Now, I've got a video on my channel where I break down step by step exactly how anyone can go and start a YouTube channel that makes over $1 million per year. And in that video, I go through and explain all of this different YouTube stuff in much greater detail. And I'll have this video linked down below in the description. Now, this last side hustle is so lucrative that I'm surprised more people aren't doing it. And that is creating free trivia videos on Canva and then posting them to TikTok. And these videos are getting hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, even millions of views per day. Take for instance this account here, Trivia Time HQ. They've generated millions of views and have several viral videos, some even getting as much as 20 million plus views. And there are a lot of other TikTok accounts posting trivia videos like these and getting millions of views. This simple anatomy trivia video here, for example, has over 9 million views. And this goes on. Look here, 3 million views, 4, 6, 13 million views, and it just keeps going on. And if you actually take a second to look closely at the videos, you'll see that it's simply B-roll footage or even images with a trivia quiz placed on top. And if you listen to the video, you'll hear that they aren't even using their own voices to make these videos. The voices that you hear are generated through Canva. And to top it off, you don't even have to come up with the trivia questions by yourself. You can easily generate trivia questions for free by using ChatGPT. Plus, the entire video can be created in Canva by using their quiz video templates and their AI voice generator. You can even use Canva's built-in sound effects to make your videos even more interactive. But it's time for the most important question. How can you actually make money by posting Canva trivia videos to TikTok? Well, thanks to the recently launched monetization program on TikTok, you can monetize your account if your videos are longer than 1 minute. Your account does need to meet a few basic requirements though, like minimum followers and video views in the last 30 days. But if you're making this type of trivia content as you just saw for yourself, these requirements can be easily met. And once you've met all of these requirements, you can apply for the program and start getting paid between 50 cents to $1 per 1,000 views. And this may not sound like a lot of money, but think of how much money you could have earned if you were making videos like Trivia Time HQ. In just 1 week, they generated over 20 million views. And if we were to do the math really quick, 20 million views divided by 1,000, which if you remember is the number of views that TikTok pays based on, and then take that number and times it by 75 cents, which is between the 50 cents and $1 that TikTok pays per 1,000 views, this comes out to $15,000 generated from this one single trivia video alone. And imagine if you were making 2 or 3 of these videos per day. Of course, not every single video is going to go massively viral, but even if you were able to get 10, 20, 30,000 views on a video, this starts adding up really quickly in addition to the occasional video that does go viral. And another way to make even more money on top of this is by including affiliate and referral links within your TikTok videos. For example, Real Conversation Series teaches basic English. And if you click on this link right here in their bio, it takes you to a link tree that has several different affiliate and referral links. And if you were posting between 2 to 3 trivia videos per day, which realistically shouldn't take you longer than an hour, then the amount of money that you could make with this side hustle could be absolutely life-changing. Hey, you're amazing. I'm watching you. I believe in you. And as always, I will see you again very soon. Take care.